Good morning, boys and girls. Today is a big checkout day. That means that you'll read a short information passage from your book and then do a checkout of an entire story that we've read in the last 4 lessons. So open your student book to lesson 16. Touch the first word in part 1. First word, what word? Compare. Next word, what word? Scientifically. Next word, what word? Creature. Next word, what word? Designed. Next word, what word? Greyhound. Next word, what word? Cosmopolitan. Next word, what word? Measuring. Next word, what word? Cheetah. Next word, what word? Accurate. Next word, what word? Capable. Next word, what word? Distance. Next word, what word? Spine-tailed. Next word, what word? Falcons. Next word, what word? Maximum. Next word, what word? Marine. Next word, what word? Machine. Next word, what word? Difference. Next word, what word? Feet. Now let's go ahead and look at part 2, boys and girls. We're going to talk about what those words mean. Everybody should be touching word number 1. We're on word number 1. First word, what word? Fascinated. You're fascinated by something if you're really interested in it. Everybody. What's another way of saying she is really interested in arithmetic? Think about it. Get ready. She is fascinated by arithmetic. What's another way of saying they were really interested in skiing? Think about it. Get ready. They were fascinated by skiing. Now everybody should be touching word number 2. What word? Attained. When you have reached something, you have attained it. Everybody, what's another way of saying she reached her goal? Think about it. Get ready. She attained her goal. Now let's look at word number 3, boys and girls. Word number 3. What word? Surpass. When you surpass something, you outdo it. Everybody, what's another way of saying they outdid the old record? Think about it. Get ready. They surpassed the old record. What's another way of saying no one can outdo her in swimming? Think about it. Get ready. No one can surpass her in swimming. Touch word number 4. What word? Achieved. When you have attained something, you have achieved it. Everybody, what's another way of saying he attained a perfect paper? Think about it. Get ready. He achieved a perfect paper. What's another way of saying She attained her goal. Think about it. Get ready. She achieved her goal. Now let's look at word number 5, boys and girls. Touch word number 5, everybody. What word? Incredible. Incredible things are things that are very hard to believe. Everybody, what's another way of saying his story was very hard to believe? Think about it. Get ready. His story was incredible. Let's go ahead and continue with part 3, boys and girls. Everybody should be touching part 3. The error limit for this information passage is 8. If the group reads the passage with 8 errors or less, each student earns points. Now the title is Speed Records. Let's go ahead and begin. Make sure we're following along. Following as I'm reading, paying close attention. Now listen. For some reason, people are fascinated with records. We like to know the record size of fish that are caught, the record weight of animals, and record feats of strength. The question of record speeds is one of the more popular record topics. Let's start with the human records. The fastest recorded time for a person to run 100 meters, about 328 feet, is 9.77 seconds, which would be an average speed of about 23 miles per hour. Listen to the first question, boys and girls. What is the fastest recorded time for a human to run 100 meters? So what is the fastest recorded time? The fastest recorded time for a human to run 100 meters is 9.77 seconds. Make sure we're answering your questions in complete sentences. Let's go ahead and continue. The human being is much lower in water. The record time for swimming 100 meters is 47.8 seconds, which is only about 5 miles per hour. The speed is very slow when we compare it with that of the male killer whale, the blue whale. Now listen to the second question. What is the fastest recorded time for a human swimming 100 meters? Remember, the human is lower in the water. So listen again. What is the fastest recorded time for a human swimming 100 meters? 47.8 seconds. So listen to the complete sentence. The fastest recorded time for a human swimming 100 meters is 47.8 seconds. Let's go ahead and continue, boys and girls. This creature can swim about 30 miles per hour, but it is certainly not the fastest marine animal. The fastest fish to be scientifically clocked was a cosmopolitan sailfish, which attained a speed of 67 miles per hour. At this speed, the sailfish would swim 100 meters in 3 seconds. Now listen to our next question, boys and girls. How long would it take a sailfish to swim 100 meters? Let's go back. At this speed, the sailfish would swim 100 meters in about 3 seconds. So listen to the complete sentence. It would take a sailfish to swim 100 meters in 3 seconds. Let's continue. Measuring the speed of land animals is much easier than measuring that of creatures in the water. The fastest racehorse achieved an average speed of about 45 miles per hour over a course approximately 1/4 of a mile long. The fastest dog is the greyhound, which has been clocked at 41 miles per hour. The fastest land animal in the world is probably the cheetah, experts have not been able to accurately check the top speed of a healthy cheetah. Most agree, however, that it can run over 60 miles per hour over short distances. So listen to question number 4. What is the fastest dog? Now let's go back and find what is the fastest dog. Let's go back to our paragraph. The fastest dog is the greyhound. Remember, it's asking you for a dog. The fastest dog is the greyhound. What is the fastest land animal? So let's go back to our paragraph. The fastest land animal in the world is probably the cheetah. So we know that the fastest dog is the greyhound and that the fastest land animal is the cheetah. Let's go ahead and continue. There are animals that are much faster than the cheetah. These animals fly. The spine-tailed swift has been clocked at about 105 miles per hour. At this speed, the bird could fly about 100 meters in about 2 seconds. There are reports of other birds that can surpass the spine-tailed swift in speed, but none has been proven. Falcons, for example, are supposed to dive at a speed of almost 200 miles per hour, but the maximum speed ever recorded for these birds has been 40 miles per hour. So let's listen to question number 5, boys and girls. How fast can a spine-tailed swift fly? Now let's go back to our paragraph. The spine-tailed swift has been clocked at about 105 miles per hour. Listen to the next question. Which is faster, the diving speed or the flying speed of a falcon? Now let's go back. The bird could fly about 100 meters in 2 seconds. But then right here, we have falcons, for example, are supposed to dive at a speed of almost 200 miles per hour. The maximum speed ever recorded for these birds has been 40 miles per hour. So which is faster, the diving speed or the flying speed of a falcon? It would be the diving speed is faster of a falcon. Let's continue. Machines, of course, can go faster than a creature. The fastest car reached a speed of 763 miles per hour. The fastest plane reached a speed of 4,520 miles per hour. And the fastest rocket flew at 158,000 miles per hour. There is an incredible difference between the speed of the human being and that of some machines. The fastest person could run 100 meters in 9.77 seconds. The fastest airplane can travel that distance in about 500 of a second. Okay, boys and girls, make sure you watch my video. Make sure we go over these words, we go over vocabulary. Make sure we complete our lesson 60. I will contact you this afternoon so we can complete our mastery tests before we move on to lesson 61 and complete our checkouts. Have a great day and thank you for working hard.